So hello, everyone, and welcome to the Parkinson's Foundation's Mindfulness Mondays. My name is Crista Ellis. I'm the Community Programs Manager serving the Florida chapter of the Parkinson's Foundation. Just a few things to note before we jump into kind of our discussion and practice. Everyone has been placed on mute. You'll be on mute for the duration of today's session. Feel free to join us on camera. I do love to see everyone's face. So if you're comfortable with it and have the ability to join on camera, please do so. Always, of course, being mindful of what your camera is pointing at. And if you know of someone who does not have a computer but might find this program useful, please share that we do have a call-in option. So at the time of our event, one of our staff members could call that individual on their phone and they can tune into our program. And for those of you who are continuing on our mindful meditation journey, next week we will welcome Dr. Taylor Rush from the Cleveland Clinic. And today, I will ask you guys at the end of our event to complete our survey. We at the foundation take your feedback very, very seriously, and it helps cultivate our programming to fit the needs and information that you want to hear more about. So please, at the end of our session, Jennifer is going to put a link in the chat. We'll just click that link. A new tab will open up and you'll be able to give us some feedback on our session. And again, next Monday is with Dr. Taylor Rush. And then the following Monday, we will be doing a visualization meditation on letting go. And so today's theme topic is intentions. So I want to talk a little bit about intentions. We'll do a little drop-in meditation. We'll come back to the full circle and do a little activity. And then we will do a full meditation practice on our intention setting. So what are intentions? If you've been tuning in with me for the past 6 months, at the beginning of the year, we did do an intention setting practice. So if you are still returning and joining our community here, recall that intention setting practice that you created at the beginning of 2021. I can't believe it's August 2nd. Unbelievable. So intentions. What is the difference between an intention and a goal? So the main difference of an intention and a goal is that a goal is rooted in the future. It is a big idea, usually, on what we want to aspire to be in the future. Okay, so we're talking next week, next month, and next year, years ago, years down the line. An intention brings us back to this very moment, our day-to-day practice. An intention for how you want to be, how you want to feel right now. So it's really beautiful. It's very, very relatable to a mindful meditation practice, because mindfulness is all about being aware of our moment now, being present in this very moment. So intentions, how you want to feel and how you want to be today, that can help us start to achieve that broader, bigger goal down the road. Does that make sense to everyone? Do we have any questions about intention setting, the difference between goal and intention? Okay, everyone looks pretty satisfied. All right, so let's come together. Find your seat. We're just going to do a quick drop-in meditation to get ourselves centered. I've been calling it finding my chi lately. Finding your energy line, recentering. Good, so yes, find your seat, find yourself laying down, whatever you need to do to get comfortable. My most favorite thing is to make sure my feet are feeling the ground. It really helps me ground down. Good, shrug the shoulders up to the ears and then round the shoulders down the spine. Getting tall and lengthening up through the side bodies. Good, now soften in your posture a little bit. So don't feel as if you need to hold this really rigid, straight line of energy. But get a little bit comfortable and still stay a little lifted. You can close your eyes if that feels okay, or you can stay with eyes on the screen, maybe looking down at the thighs, whatever feels best for your body today. Take a breath in and a breath out. And let's do 2 more just like that. Breathe in and then sigh it out, make some noise. Good, and again. Now release control of your breath. And just start to breathe comfortably. And feeling the air on the tip of your nose coming in through the nostrils. Maybe as you're breathing out, feeling the warmth of the air as you release it from your nose or your mouth. And feeling the support of the structure beneath your seat. And feeling the support of your breath as you receive on your inhale and give back on your exhale. If you notice that you've become distracted, it's okay, it's part of the practice. See if you can bring your thought back to how you're breathing. Refocusing your attention to your breath. Take another breath in. And open the mouth, let it go. And start to gently move in your body. And shrugging the shoulders, moving the fingertips, making some weird faces. And then when you're ready, you can open your eyes. I love all the weird faces. Thank you so much for making them. They made me smile. So intentions. I was speaking with a colleague of mine this morning, and I was talking to her about the practice I had planned for us today. And she started telling me the story about one of her care partners who was helping support her, I believe it was her father, with Parkinson's disease. And her father was very, very regimented in being very good about doing what he could do for his Parkinson's disease, right? So every day he had some kind of Parkinson's exercise, wellness, music therapy, support group meeting. There was something on his calendar every single day that supported his Parkinson's disease. And she was talking to my colleague and she said, some days I just wish we didn't have to talk about it. I just wish we didn't have to talk about Parkinson's. I wish everything we did wasn't surrounded around my father's disease, because now her life had started becoming consumed around Parkinson's. And I think one of the themes that us at the foundation recognize is that we can start to develop a life that's centered around our disease. We've talked about chronic pain, so that can come into the question too. Your days can start to be revolved around the pain you're feeling. Your identity can start to be revolved around your disease. And us at the foundation are always saying, you are not your disease. You are living with Parkinson's, but you are not Parkinson's. So I have two questions that we're going to write with, either in the chat or on your pen and paper. If you're just joining us, grab a pen and paper. We're doing an intention setting practice. So let's start with our Parkinson's disease. Either your Parkinson's disease or your loved one's Parkinson's disease. And I'll ask you guys a question. You can write in the chat if you don't have a pen and paper. You don't have to write it all. You can just think about it. Or of course, certainly use that pen and paper. So when we talk about intentions, it's something that you can do today. It's something you can do now that you want to achieve in these few moments. So an intention can be to greet the day with a little bit more of an open heart. My intention for the day to be a little more grateful for the work that I do, the people I serve, the food that I eat, an intention. So today we're going to start with an intention for your Parkinson's disease. So today I will ... for my Parkinson's disease. Today I will ... for my loved one with Parkinson's disease. Beautiful. Michael says, encourage my partner to exercise. An intention. Yes, I intend to encourage my partner to exercise. Thank you, Michael. So for me, I intend to send out that calendar invite for my next Parkinson's event. Beautiful, Martin. I intend to not sweat the small stuff. Love it. And once you have your intention, if you're comfortable with it, please feel free to write it in our chat. Susan writes, I intend to be patient, helping my mom get on these Zooms. Love you. Thank you, Susan. Rita, today I will enjoy restful meditation. Beautiful. Mary, I intend to try to take my pills better on schedule. Perfect. That's absolutely perfect. Robbie writes, I intend to point out the positive aspects of life. Love it. Linda, I intend to participate in Mindful Monday. Great. Great. Bert says, I will do one thing today to help me as I live with PD. So Bert, try to get a little bit more clear. What exactly are you going to do today to help you live better with PD? Today, what can you do today? Drink a glass of water. Take your carbidopa, levodopa right on time. Walk around the block. Something that you specifically intend to do today for your PD. Kirsty, today I intend to attend my first Mindfulness Monday, welcome, and go to my first Parkinson's dance class 6 weeks after BBS surgery. Congratulations, Kirsty. Nice to meet everyone. Welcome so much. So happy you're here. Beautiful. Joy, I intend to think more. But I got a direct private message. Today, I will continue to be objective about Parkinson's, which needs more explanation. But essentially, it means it is outside of me. Perfect. Good. Doug says, I will practice my Parkinson's exercises. to laugh, to make other people laugh. I love it. I intend to do my speech exercises. Marcy, that's okay. You had the intention and you fulfilled it. It's beautiful. That I intend to take my partner out to sit in the sun on our picnic bench. Oh, that sounds so beautiful. I intend to be more patient with my husband. Great. What about something for yourself? So us as care partners often think about the other. Can your intention be to let go of some of your responsibilities that you've acquired for your loved one with Parkinson's for the day? Just for the day. I know it's a huge thing for me to say, just for the day. It doesn't have to be for the week. Phil, I intend to be less of a grumpy old man. I love it. I'm sure everyone around you would appreciate that intention. Go to bed earlier. Marcy, good. So today I intend to not even think about the fact that I have PD. That's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Love it, Monica. I intend to be accepting of what my partner wants to do or not do today without judgment. Beautiful. I love it. Good. So the next exercise we're going to do is going to be outside of your intention for your Parkinson's disease or your loved one with Parkinson's. So what can you do for yourself today that's not defined by your role in Parkinson's disease? What can you do today that's not defined by your role in Parkinson's disease? What can you intend to do today that's outside of Parkinson's? That's outside of that definition. That's outside of your role as care partner or your role as someone living with Parkinson's disease. What can you do? I've heard many stories of people with Parkinson's becoming very involved in their Parkinson's disease that they lose identity of who they were before they got their diagnosis. So for example, I was speaking with one man, he stopped cycling once he got his Parkinson's disease. So that's something, that was really a part of his identity, doing these marathons. And because he got Parkinson's disease, he stopped practicing. He stopped cycling, which I'm like, no, there's research behind cycling. Get back on your bike. But there are things that we tend to lose, especially when we start to embrace changes in our life, when we start to embrace changes in who we feel like we are, that we really used to enjoy. Accept my imperfections. Good. Return calls related to my professional life. I'm right there with you, Linda. I just got back from vacation, so I've got lots of catching up to do. Beautiful, Rose. I intend to see more of the joy in others. I love it. Better at playing chess. Good. It's very difficult, is it not? To try and think of your intention that's not related to your disease or your loved ones. And I think sometimes, we live in a culture where we're not celebrated to do self-care. It feels selfish, especially our care partners, to do things for yourself. Beautiful. I intend to take time to enjoy exercising and stretching on my own. Love it, Monica. I intend to call up a friend whose wife had knee surgery. I'm sure they will really, really enjoy that phone call. Love it, Bruce. Practice your guitar. Absolutely. To laugh more. Good. Is anyone good at telling jokes? If you are, feel free to write one in the chat. And Joe says, today I will finish making the quilt for my granddaughter. She goes off to college. Oh, that's so sweet. Congrats to your granddaughter. And so I really want us to notice how many more intentions we set for the day based revolving around your Parkinson's disease, and the intentions that we set seems a little bit harder. People are having a little bit more of a challenge trying to find something that's outside of their disease. So I really want you guys to try and cultivate some time that's dedicated to who you are outside of your Parkinson's disease. It can be hard. Good. All right, so now let's meditate. Let's come into our seat for meditation, and we'll start to use a meditation to really hone in and focus in on our intention for the day. And so finding your comfortable seat. Make yourself as comfortable as you can get. You can sit upright or lay down, of course, anything that's good for you. And then you can let your eyes softly fall. And just as we did to drop in, you can shift your focus towards your breath. And let your attention be gentle on your breath. Noticing the slightest movements as your breath travels through your nose, comes back out the mouth. Inhale gently, peacefully, allowing the breath to be inviting. And on your exhale, allow any tension or stress or worry give yourself this time and space to feel calm and at peace right here in this moment in your body and your mind. When you feel ready, allow your attention to shift to your physical body. How is your belly rising and falling on each in breath and out breath? Notice any sensations when you're breathing. Is your breath heavy or shallow? Deep? Is it tender, light, quiet? And as you continue to breathe, feel comfortable while you do so. Ask yourself what your intention was for today. Perhaps it was related to your health. Perhaps it was related to your Parkinson's or your loved one living. Any intention's okay. And silently say it to yourself. My intention is. Welcome and affirm your attention. Allow it to flow with your breath. Intentions are embodiments of your desires. It has the ability to turn our dreams into reality. Take another compassionate and love-filled breath into your body. And take a moment to think of your intention that you'd like to invite into your day. And keep breathing into that intention you've created for yourself. Ask yourself, what kind of day are you going to have? What matters most to you? Take a deep breath in through your nose. And as you inhale, quietly repeat your intention to yourself. Today, my intention is. And setting an intention allows you to remain grounded and reconnect with what matters most. Cultivating incredible inner strength that is always present within you. Imagine what your intention feels like, you living it. And feel as if you already have it. And feel the joy of having achieved your desires. And take a breath in, and as you inhale, silently or out loud, say your intention again. And start to wiggle into the body, tilting the head from side to side or wiggling the feet and the fingers. Give yourself a little smile on your face. Another breath in and a breath out. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Beautiful. I hope you carry your intention with you throughout your day. And perhaps the next time we meet, we can talk about how that intention kind of set the mood for your day, maybe even your week. Does anyone want to share their intention? You might have come up with something different as we were meditating. No, that's perfectly fine. My intention was to be a little bit more patient today. I've got some family in town and they're all slumbering at my house. So the house is full, which I love, but I also very much enjoy my space. Yes, Martin says he intends to be grateful for what we have right now. Absolutely. I intend to stay calm today. Perfect. More peaceful with myself. I'll kind of tag on to that one a little bit. You know, everybody every day goes through these emotions of I'm not enough, I didn't do enough, I didn't sleep enough, I'm not strong enough. But we don't often say kind things to ourselves. So you can say kind things to family members, even mean things. But we don't often say nice things to ourselves. So a beautiful intention to walk away with, if you haven't developed one on your own, is to be kind to yourself today, no matter what that looks like. Maybe you don't take that walk because you need the rest. Maybe the walk is what your body needs, some movement. Something kind. Beautiful. I'm going to read this one out loud. So I got a private message that says, I intend to not beat myself up if I don't do my exercises. I'm very proud of you for saying that. I appreciate you sharing it with us because, every day is a different day. It's a different struggle, right? Sometimes we need our rest. Sometimes we need our movement. And we have to be able to discern, am I challenging myself with movement or am I beating myself up by making myself do the exercise? So I hope you guys have a beautiful day. That's my intention for each of you. And next week, it will be Dr. Taylor Rush. She hasn't told me what we're going to be practicing yet. So she always leaves me on the edge of my seat. So it's always very exciting for me to join you guys in that meditation. So next week we'll be with Dr. Taylor Rush. Yes, of course. Thank you, Jennifer. So we are asking for feedback. It's so very important to me and to my colleagues at the foundation. Jennifer has put that link in the chat. If you click the link, it'll open up a new tab. And then once we close out, you can fill out the survey. I think it's like 5 questions. And then there's a box where you can write and type some things in for yourself. Good. If you're joining us for the first time, I'll ask you to stick around. I do have a couple of things to run through. If this is your first time joining us today, feel free to sign off if you've heard all of this before, or if you just want to stick around. So of course, I want to share the mission of the foundation. So I want to be sure that each of you understand, near and far, that the foundation is working to improve the lives of people with Parkinson's disease. And we do that through our 3 pillars. We improve care for people with Parkinson's disease, advance research toward a cure, and empower and educate our global community like today's event. And so we have other virtual programming through our PD Health at Home series. It includes our Mindfulness Mondays, Wellness Wednesdays, and Fitness Fridays. We have an entire schedule of events up on our website at parkinson.org/PD Health. This Wednesday, we're going to be talking about how speech therapy can help thinking changes in Parkinson's disease. So if you're interested in that, check it out this Wednesday. And again, our schedule for the next 2 sessions will be together next Monday with Dr. Taylor Rush, and then with me again on a guided meditation of letting go. And of course, if you have any questions or need to be connected with Parkinson's resources, please visit our website at parkinson.org or call our bilingual helpline at 1-800-4PD-INFO. If you prefer to email, we do have an email listed there on the screen, helpline@parkinson.org. And that's all she wrote. So I hope you all have a beautiful week, and I will see each of you back next Monday. We'll be practicing with Dr. Taylor Rush. I'll see you all then. Thank you.